think this is a Glow active line Shogun.
Yes, premium glow.
Yeah, they feel really nice.
So we're gonna give these a toss. I've got the rangefinder, so we'll see how far they go, and we'll just give you a review.
Yeah. See you later. I'm gonna try to throw it basically in that little gap, see if I can get it to go straight. I feel like they're gonna be just slightly overstable. But just a disclaimer, I haven't thrown a disc in a couple months. So we're gonna give these a go. It's actually way more overstable than I expected. All right, so after that, I'm gonna put this one on just a tiny bit of ante. It was nice. Slightly uphill, so I'm curious to see how far those went. .235 feet.
235. Now is the one on Pure Hyzer. Going over to the second one up here. Again, this was pretty far uphill.
.250.
Alright, gonna throw the Shoguns into a pretty stout headwind. Try this one Hyzer and see how much shorter it goes. Right. Hyzer, Shogun.
200, exactly.
And walk into the other one up here.
.257.
257. We were throwing basically from that tree right there. Some Shoguns. Just gonna throw it flat and basically as hard as I can. Pure line. Try it again. I want these to land on top of each other. The second one's quite a bit shorter. The first one landed right here. The second one landed up where Aaron's at. That second one, I just threw it at the ground. This is actually the first one I meant.
300.
300. So they go like they're a pretty good disc.
All right, a couple more shots here with the Shogun. Throwing downhill the same line Andrew just did. So obviously I'm not going to get 450 to the pine tree. I'm looking at maybe 275, 280. So far they're just slightly overstable, but they fly nice. We'll see if I can get it there. Try to throw this one hard.
That was looking good before it caught that tree.
Without that tree, it might have actually hit 300, but it was all right. Actually really enjoyed the Shogun. They're slightly overstable if you throw them flat. They're really true to the flight. But the really cool thing about it is if you power up on them and you put them with a little bit of ante, they don't flip way over or they don't try to fight out of it too soon. They hold that ante for a while, but will always come out of the end. So I actually think it's a pretty good putter for distance putter shots that you also can power down on and try to hit lines. So they're slow, they're controllable, but I mean, that one would have gone about 300. So solid putter. says 305.
305. That's solid. And that was catching the tree.
Yeah.
It was slightly downhill, but that probably would have glid to about 330. So what about this Glow Premium Shogun?
Yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with this disc. I currently bag a Champion plastic, I can't think of the name, a Proton Pilot as my driving putter. And I like it, but it's a little bit faster than I want for a throwing putter. Like, it kind of crosses the line between like almost like a mid-range, like slow mid-range fast putter. This had a very similar flight to that with the consistent overstability, but it was a much slower disc. So I feel like if I was trying to point and shoot at something, I could control it in the woods. I could control it on like an accuracy, needing more accurate layup shot or hitting a line. But you also saw I threw it 300 feet with hitting a tree, obviously downhill and into with a tailwind, but like you can put some power on this and it'll handle it. I threw it with a little bit of Annie, like I was talking earlier. It'll hold that Annie. It won't turn way over from trying to really power up on it. I don't know. I actually really enjoyed the flight of this. I'm also a big fan of Glow plastic, so the fact that there's a premium putter in Glow plastic, I enjoy that.
So I got really similar vibes for this disc when I first threw it to when we first got the Skygod 3s. I know that's going to sound crazy, but it's a really deep putter, and it has a bead. So the closest thing it reminds me to is the Latitude Dagger that they made for Feldberg, and then Ricky used that for a while as well. So it's a beaded putter. It's nice and deep. You know, the Skygod 3, it's really deep, doesn't have a bead, but this I think actually flies very similar, just with the bead, and it might be a little, like a touch softer on the flight plate than the Skygod 3. But I mean, if you wanted a cheap alternative, this is your disc.
It definitely took power. It could take a lot of power.
Yeah, and if you release this on hyzer, you would have to have some of the worst form ever for it to flip over. I mean, the very first hyzer throw that you threw, I mean, you released it like this and it just cut left the entire time. Only went like 220 feet, yeah. So has to be overstable to only go 220.
And with that throw, I threw it on hyzer expecting it to pop up a little bit. We were into a slight headwind at that point, but I expected a little bit of pop up to straight, and it didn't.
So we're gonna go get back to work. As you can see, we've got the tile hands. Going to put a vanity in next. All right, see you guys.
See ya. Simon time?
It's a distance contest with a putter time.
Ooh, I was gonna do a Simon trick shot. I'll do both.
A trick shot distance?
You know it.
Here
you go, Simon.
This is live. This is like a one take.
This one's for you.
All right, so he lost the distance contest, but it was pretty cool.
I threw it hard, and let me redo that. Got it.
All right. First take. I don't know why Aaron's out of breath. I don't know.
Simon, this one's for you. Don't forget your dad bod challenge. Crushed it.
So I'm gonna go for the more traditional, real high ante line to try to beat Aaron, because that probably went over 300. Like, that was a crush. So we'll see what I can do. I'm like 100 short of where he was at. I thought it was gonna hold the turn more, and then it didn't. It stalled out and didn't go anywhere. But we'll range find it, let you know how far they went. 298, that's my throw. I'm gonna go check out Aaron's. .374 feet with a putter.
Trick shots, baby.
There's the new light. And the new vanity. And sink. And mirror. Tile project. We ran out of tile back here in the corner, so did that interesting thing right there. Overall, though, I think it looked pretty good.